are you leaving your current job? And let me tell you, it's a very tricky question which has to be answered meticulously, because if you are going to talk, I'm Rajesh and welcome to another edition of Vlogging with Rajesh G. How are you guys doing today? I hope all of you are doing great and I hope it continues that way. You know, my today's topic is about a most important interview question. So if you are appearing for an interview, there is one question which most of the recruiters would like to ask. If you are switching a job, and the question is, why are you leaving your current job? And let me tell you, it's a very tricky question which has to be answered meticulously, because if you are going to talk or badmouth about your current organization, there are chances that you may lose your employment opportunity in that organization, because you have to answer this question with a lot of dignity and grace. Now you'll be wondering how to do that, because couple of times people will usually say, we don't like the culture there, we don't like the people there, we don't like our job and all these things. No, that is not the way how we are going to answer this question or tackle this question. Want to know what are the possible or the most probable answers which people usually give? First is career growth. So, when you're working in an organization for a period of time, say for 5 to 6 years, you reach a point of saturation. That means you feel that you have done everything in that organization and there is nothing more you can do, or you cannot add more value to your profile in that organization, and it is time for you to move to a better and bigger organization where you can take much more challenging positions. So if you are answering your question this way, that I feel I would like to switch to a different organization from career growth perspective, because I feel there is nothing much left for me. Employees will understand and they will be easily convinced by you. Second is change in career path or change in job profile. So, couple of times people who are working in a particular job profile feels, I so wish I can switch my job profile where I will be able to get better exposure and opportunity and prove myself more. So the moment some employer gives an employee that opportunity, they will immediately grab it. Now you are a little confused, what is this job profile change and all those things. So let me give it to you an example. Couple of people who are into sales and marketing in the initial career years, after a period of time, they don't want to do it. They want to get into some other field. So they may get into recruitment, HR, training and things like that. Reason, they feel they have done enough in their particular profile. Now it's time for them to get into a different profile, less explored and more learning opportunities for them to grow. And let me tell you, when you are making a profile switch, okay, what happens is your previous experience will not be taken into consideration. It may be trashed and you have to start from the scratch in your new profile. And couple of people who are willing to take this challenge usually take it, but major chunk of people avoid it, because all your years of experience doesn't matter to your current employer where you'll be employed. And let me tell you, it may also take a hit on your pay package too. Third is better opportunity. Now, if you may ask anybody what kind of organization you want to work, everybody would say, I want to work in the biggest of MNCs. That's a dream job, because any moment you say, if you say, okay, I'm working in IT company, they would say, oh, are you working in this company? Like be it Infosys, Wipro, Accenture, any such thing. And when you say no, people are like, okay. But when you say, okay, you are working in these companies, these top brand companies, they respect you more. They value you more. So everybody, if they get this opportunity from a bigger company than their current organization, definitely they will say yes. And you can say this in the interview process that yes, I am switching my organization, or I'm moving from this organization to your organization because I feel your organization is bigger than my current organization. And let me tell you, everybody does that. Even I have done that. So every time I switch an organization, I make it a point. My next organization is a bigger one than my current one, because over a period of time, that is the growth which I want to show to my future employers who want to hire me. Now, fourth is layoff situation. Now, this usually happens in IT sector. So what happens, IT sector usually works on project basis. So once a particular project is over and the company is unable to get a new project, they put employees on bench. So what happens in bench? Bench is like a situation where you may get a revival chance to get into a project and work, but if you don't get, then the company may ask you to move. So if you are in that situation, or if an employee is in a bench situation, he can just tell the same thing, I'm on bench right now, so, and I don't see any new projects coming up. So since you have approached me, I would like to grab the opportunity and move on. Let me tell you, always please be honest in whatever you are talking, because honesty always wins, and recruiters are smart enough to understand whether you are lying or not. And if you're honest, chances of you being employed is pretty high in comparison to others. So I hope this video was informative for you. If that's the case, like the video, share the video, post your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So until my next video, bye bye, take care and spread the power of positivity around you.